Starbucks is under fire from both pro-Israel and pro-Palestinian customers. The corporation sparked major backlash after it voiced support for Israel in an official letter.
I no longer support Starbucks for perpetuating genocide, so I no longer support Starbucks, and I would love to have my money back into my account.
It's now facing boycott in Muslim countries and beyond, with social media users documenting empty branches in Qatar, Turkey, and even Malta.
Boycotts work. A solid third of the usual amount of people that we get coming in are no longer showing up.
Yet, surprisingly, pro-Israel activists have been calling for the boycott as well. They slammed the corporation after Starbucks Workers Union voiced their support for Palestine.
People who decided that standing with Palestine is somehow inherently anti-Semitic decided, I'm going to boycott Starbucks because they support Palestine, even though this is a small minority, like a fraction of Starbucks workers. This is not Starbucks as a whole who is supporting Palestine here.
The management was quick to distance themselves from their unionized workers and even sued them for speaking out on a political issue, but that wasn't enough to stop the outrage.
Now everyone's boycotting Starbucks.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about a very sensitive topic. So if this topic is going to be very too much and overwhelming for you, I advise that you just take some time, a break, because a lot of what's going on in this world is very it's a bit overwhelming. So I'm going to start off as this. I saw a video yesterday talking about people who don't go to Starbucks and McDonald's, how there was a music behind it, you know, the baby boner or something. Ew, I'll show the video right now. Okay, so now that you saw that video, I was confused because I literally just learned about the whole boycotting yesterday. That was the first video I saw of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, what did McDonald's do? What did Starbucks do? And just a side note, I want to let you guys know that my boyfriend and I been boycotting McDonald's for a very long time. We haven't had McDonald's in a very long time. And it's because of a lot of other reasons. First of all, they're overpriced, but besides the point, now that I've found out what McDonald's, especially the unionized, sorry, my pronunciation is very bad, but the unionized workers and what they said, and they're just being biased and they're not realizing that Palestine, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my gosh. Now, the main reason for this video that I want to talk about is how people are approaching and talking to other people about the information that's going on. So I'm going to be doing my makeup while I discuss this situation because it just helps me to not move around too much, and I don't know, I tend to move back and forth and I don't want to do that. So anyways, as I was saying, there's a better way to spread awareness and talk about the situation, because this is a very serious situation, and to not present more context in the video that, you know what I mean? It just looks like you're judging, and the people that don't know what's going on or don't know about boycotting will take it as offense because they're like, why would they say that? Luckily for me, I took the time to go in the comment section and be like, oh my gosh, this is what's happening. I feel like without using violence, without throwing rats into the establishments, because at the end of the day, even though the unionized workers were the ones who said that they talked about their opinion or whatever, or showed their whatever, I feel like there are workers who probably don't even they don't support they don't support what the unionized workers are saying, you know what I mean? I'll even show you this one video.
Ignore how beat up I look right now. I just got off of a shift at Starbucks, and I think that the situation has kind of been blown out of proportion in that people have said things to make the situation seem a lot more targeted than it actually is. I'm going to explain to you everything that has happened with this whole Starbucks union post and Starbucks corporate reaction to the posts, and I'm going to tell you the cause and effect, everything that has happened as a whole. Starbucks union. What is a union? A union is a group of workers that stand together and make sure that the corporate does not fuck with anything, like lower pay a lot, raise pay a lot, like make things unfair for the workers. That is what a union is. So, Starbucks has a union, obviously. A group of baristas, like me, who are just together and they just want to make sure that everything is fair. The Starbucks union posted a post that says that they stand in solidarity with Palestine. And let me make some shit clear, okay? I am so fucking gay, okay? Like, I love men. And I don't care that Palestine probably would burn me at the stake and they want me to rot in hell. I don't really care at all. I just don't support genocide. That's my stance, personally. I am not affiliated with the Starbucks company and that I don't represent their stance on anything. That is the issue. So, Starbucks as a whole is supposed to be corporate. Like, anyone can go there, regardless of their beliefs. That is why Starbucks was like, can you take that post down? It was because it had a political stance and they do not want to have any political stance. So the post was deleted. That's everything that happened. Let me get one thing straight and clear for all of you. Starbucks does not donate to Israel. Starbucks does not donate to the Israeli military nor the government. They do not show any support for Israel in any way possible in a financial light, because why would Starbucks ever want to donate to any country's military or any country's government? That is stupid. We're just a coffee chain. We just want to sell coffee to everybody. That is basically it. That's it. That's it. I think that boycotting Starbucks is okay. I'm not saying that I want you to do it. I'm not saying that I don't want you to do it. I'm just saying that it's a personal choice. And if what happened with Starbucks corporate saying that they wanted to delete that tweet from the union makes you feel like you don't want to support that business anymore, that is totally okay. I totally understand. So don't go to Starbucks, period. One thing that I do not want you guys to do, I don't want you to come into a Starbucks and vandalize the property. I don't want you to go to a Starbucks and wait in the line and block people from coming in. I don't want you to stand in front of the drive-thru not letting people go in, because you gotta remember, us baristas are people that need to make a living. So when you do stuff like this, the people that are the ones that are suffering for it are us, the baristas, the people that are making the drinks. I'm the one that has to clean up the mess. I'm the one that'll get yelled at. So just keep that in mind next time you feel like vandalizing a Starbucks. Or keep that in mind next time you feel like causing a ruckus at a Starbucks. Because you gotta remember that we, the baristas, are people. Continue to drink Starbucks, continue to not drink Starbucks, do whatever you want. Just please don't make my job any harder than it already is.
Okay, so
Thank
you
you.
saw the video? So yeah, that one video is just literally like them explaining, like, as a Starbucks worker, that they don't support genocide or whatever, and they're just spreading their stance. Honestly, I had to take the time to educate myself, blah blah blah, but there are better ways to talk about the situation and not just have a music on the background, like actually talk about the situation, because then I will like sit down and listen, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you know what I mean? But anyways, also, these are my opinions, okay? And I don't want to be like attacked because this is just what I think, okay? At the end of the day, I do not support genocide. I do not support innocent lives being taken away from them. I don't support what's happening to the Palestine. I don't support any, like, when I tell you I don't support what's going on with with these companies that are like supporting genocide. That's all I have to say. I had to say that point so that you guys understand where I'm coming from. Anyways, I just feel like having violence and doing things and vandalizing, it's not going to spread awareness in the way people think it's just gonna create a fear, especially for the workers who work there that don't really know what's going on, but like they find out when people start, you know, protesting, or like they don't really, like, they don't support it, but they're at their job because they're trying to financially help themselves, because nowadays Canada is going through a recession. And so it's so hard. It's so hard to find a job. And honestly, I would hate, if I worked at Starbucks, I would hate to be working there right now because
Let's go, y'all. I'm getting out of here.
Story is shocking. It all started after a TikToker posted this video of mice spray painted red, white, black, and green. He shows them off before grabbing a container and walking into a busy McDonald's, before throwing them to the ground, letting them loose, and screaming "Free Palestine." And this isn't the only time it happened. At another store, someone does the same thing before running off.
This wasn't regarding Starbucks at all. It was regarding McDonald's. But I'm just saying that this is not the right approach. This is not the right approach to spread awareness and let people know what's going on. I feel like there's a better way. And cussing people out, especially if they don't know. If they do know, then that's between you and them. But like, if they don't, generally, like, innocently, like, they just don't know, because people are not going to be on social media like that.
Starbucks? What's wrong with Starbucks? What the hell? Wait, what's wrong with Starbucks? Whoa. Chat, I'm just hungover. There's nothing else to eat. I'm trying to sober up, bruh. What's up, watermelons? Why are you putting watermelons? I'm just hungover, bruh.
Hungry too. You're just hungry.
Bro needs to be educated. I haven't been on social media and ignorance. What the fuck are y'all doing, bruh? What's that? Boycott. Starbucks. What's that? Boycott. Why are you putting watermelons? This is this is what?
What do you think that's watermelon?
Guys, it's not watermelon, dummy. It's strawberries. The war. Oh. Wait. Son, can you lend me your phone? I'm gonna watch TikTok.
Everything. Speaking of one person, the video that woke me up was the Alexis video.
I didn't know, guys.
Posted.
I'm not really educated like that, chat. I'm not gonna talk about the situation right now because I don't know. I don't know nothing. I gotta educate myself first, and then I'll talk about it. But I'm not gonna just talk about it right now, because if I say something stupid, because I don't know nothing. I don't know, so I'm not gonna talk about the topic, bro. I'm just not, because I don't know. So I'm not gonna talk out of my
Because the
ass and
thing
say
about
dumb
this
shit.
is that people just expect you to know. People just expect you to automatically just know. You know what I mean? Like, as I said, social media, it doesn't evolve around certain people. And even the news, people said you see these stuff on the news. I don't watch the news. I don't even have cable. I don't even watch the news like that. I don't watch news on the YouTube. I'm only, like, I don't watch the news. You know what I mean? So it's, certain people generally just don't know. And the people, like, throwing rats in their establishment, it just doesn't, like, especially if there's people in the customers don't understand like what's going on, especially the old people. They just watch the news, but like honestly, old people aren't on social media like that. You know what I mean? So it's just the way we talk about it. But what I can say is that the boycotting is working. Like allegedly, because I don't want to get sued or anything, but allegedly, Starbucks has lost like 12 billion or something.
Lastly, how do we tell if the boycott is working? We will tell through the earnings report.
Okay, we're going to break down the earnings report as simple as possible. So look, if you're not a math whiz, don't worry. We're going to show it to you in just a few numbers what the impact this boycott is doing to them. So first off, we get the Q3 data report. The reason we don't have Q4 yet, because Q4 hasn't finished, but we can see that they made $9.37 billion. And if we just look at the world population as a whole, because Starbucks is worldwide and more of their locations is actually overseas than here in America, we see that there's over 8 billion people in the world. So now if only a tenth of the percentage of the entire world, only a tenth of the percentage stopped going to Starbucks, then that would equal over 8 million people. Now let's do the simple math. Let's say every order from Starbucks is only $5. Let's say the number of times you went per week is 3 times, so that's about $15 a week. And over a quarter, there's 13 weeks, that would equal $195 spent just at Starbucks in 1 quarter. Now here's the power of boycotts, the power of collective strength and solidarity. You take that 8 million people and you multiply it times the orange here, the $195, and this is the amount of revenue that they lose in 1 quarter. Look how big that number is. That's over $1.5 billion in 1 quarter. So I could understand why people don't really feel the impact of the boycott, because it's only been 1 month. But if you do this month after month after month, it starts hitting their pockets deep.
So I'm just like, wow, like you see how just doing something, taking an action instead of like being aggressive or being violent or doing all of that can make a change, because a lot of people are not buying from these companies anymore, and it just shows you that we are powerful as a whole. Like, we are powerful. And so I'm glad that people on social media are talking about the topic, and I'm glad that people are showing awareness. I just feel like the people who are doing the absolutely most, because literally I saw someone in the comments say to this person that like didn't know, that was confused, was trying to question why, that they're like they shouldn't live or blah blah blah, and I'm like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's take it down a notch, okay? Like, I get it, but I also don't understand that saying these things to other people is, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. So what I will do in this video, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of companies and like a list of companies that people are boycotting now, so that if you want to join, because at the end of the day, you have your own free will. Like, the whole thing that's happening right now, especially in Congo, especially in a whole bunch of part of the world. I just like, my heart saddens. But whatever we can do to spread awareness and help them or donate, I would donate. But I'm so broke right now. Like, I'm dead serious right now. But whatever we can do, talking about it, educating others, but doing it in a respectful and nice way, it will take a toll. Because even this person was like, he was genuinely confused. Like, he didn't know what was going on, and they're just attacking him. Instead of attacking, just be like, hey, there's a genocide that's happening and blah blah blah. Like, just explain instead of really, you know what I mean? And if that person does not want to listen, that person does not want to listen. And at the end of the day, God will deal with them. At the end of the day, they will have to deal with themselves. They will have to sleep with themselves at night. Also, I just want to say that, like, social media has a lot of misinformation, and whenever you see something on social media, please make sure that it is correct, that is proof, because when false information spreads like that, or if there's something that is not correct, it will fool a lot of people. A lot of people will be deceived, and so make sure that your opinions is not based on what you see on social media, but your opinions is based on your morals, is based on what you think. Don't make any social media influence the way you think as a whole, because at the end of the day, it's your life and it's your opinion. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, it's good to acknowledge and try to do something about what's happening in the world. And it's crazy because there's so much things not just going on in other countries, but in your own country. Canada is going through like the worst housing crisis right now. Like, we're going through so much in our own country and our own stuff. So show things like this that shows that you can do something little to improve or make a change. It should show you that that there is hope, there is chance, you know what I mean? And so, guys, I just want to make this video to make you guys understand that, like, your voice matters. If your opinion's opposite or not, like, your voice matters, and that everyone should be respected, whether it's something they said or not. Sorry, that's my alarm. Oh my gosh. Everyone should be equally treated the same. Okay? And that's just my opinion. And what I mean by false information, or like spread of information on social media, is that initially I thought that it was Starbucks itself, because other people were saying Starbucks was the one that was the company was the one that wrote that, but it was actually the union, it was the workers. And so in this article, you can just see a little bit what they're talking about. And they also said that they donated money to the soldiers or whatever, but I don't know if that's true. So because I don't know if it's true or not, I'm not really gonna like even put that in here, because like I'm not sure. But like, yeah, just be careful what you see on social media. Me, just me spreading my point, because yesterday I didn't even know. I even learned about KFC, Wendy, like a whole bunch of companies, and I literally was like, oh my gosh. Luckily, I'm already fed up with those most of those companies already, but like, it's crazy. Anyways, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and please feel free to spread your comments down below. I want to know you guys' opinions. I want to know how you guys feel. I want to know if you guys disagree with me. I want to know, how you guys feel. And so, honestly, yeah, I just hope you guys like really understand what this video is coming from, because like I don't want to be misinterpreted. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and yeah, see ya.